What is up, YouTube? It's Zombie back at it again, and today we are going to be talking about the top 5 wonder weapons that need to make a return in Call of Duty Zombies. Now we know that especially in recent months, Treyarch has not been shy to bring back old wonder weapons into the newer Call of Duty Zombies games. As we've seen with the jet gun and the ice staff, it will not only bring back these older weapons, but also improve majorly on the capabilities and the graphics of each one. Now the criteria for this list is mainly wonder weapons that we've seen in the past that I either think were very cool and need another shot, or I want to see them in, just updated graphics, or I want to see how they can be improved if they were brought back. First up on our list, coming in at number 5, we have the Sliquifier. Now this wonder weapon was done dirty by the fact that it was only ever on Die Rise. Now say what you want about Die Rise, but it is not a very popular map. I think Die Rise has its charm, but it's definitely annoying to play, especially in the early rounds, and the Sliquifier definitely deserved better. Although this map wasn't that great, the most memorable part of it is definitely the Sliquifier, just because of how OP this thing was. Even after they patched it, it's still definitely a top 3, maybe even top 2 wonder weapon to ever grace Call of Duty Zombies. Pre-patch, you could take out an entire round, no matter which round you were, with one bullet. What other wonder weapon was ever capable of doing that? Post-patch though, they made it so it would only continue killing and chaining zombies if you were holding it out, which greatly decreased its capabilities. However, it is still technically possible to take out an entire round with one shot. However, this wonder weapon post-patch was also made ineffective past round 100. However, up to round 100, easily the best wonder weapon. You can literally just sit in one spot in the elevator shaft and continue firing at the horde and get to round 100, no problems. I would personally love to see this wonder weapon brought back with newer graphics and maybe some updated capabilities, with it still keeping its overpoweredness. But yeah, Treyarch, I see you're making a Black Ops 2 remake or sequel or whatever this year. Bring back the Sliquifier. It was done dirty. We need to see it back in the game again. Now coming in at number 4 on our list, the Ray Gun Mark II. Now we already have the Ray Gun in Black Ops 6. It's actually been in every single Zombies map since the inception of Zombies. However, we have not seen the Ray Gun Mark II since Black Ops 4. I think the Ray Gun Mark II would be an amazing addition to Black Ops 6 specifically, because we need more weapons that are viable just besides the main wonder weapons. Viable in the high rounds, I mean. Now, to my knowledge, it has actually been pretty much confirmed that the Ray Gun Mark II is coming to Black Ops 6 at some point. We don't know when. I'm not even sure if that's 100% true, but that's what I've heard from many sources on YouTube. On top of the Ray Gun Mark II just being an amazing weapon, I would love to see how it would look in the updated graphics, of course, and also the Mastercraft variants that we would be able to unlock for this weapon. I'm very curious how cool it would be. Just having both the Ray Gun Mark II and the Ray Gun in the box is a staple of games like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, and I think it would be a fantastic addition to Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, if that's what the game is called. Now, coming in at number 3 on the list, we have the Baby Gun from Black Ops 1 Shangri-La. Now this wonder weapon has not been seen since Black Ops 3 in the remaster of Shangri-La, and it is an amazing weapon. Statistically, probably the single greatest wonder weapon in the history of Call of Duty Zombies, just given the amount of zombies that you were able to kill with a max ammo. I believe it's the only wonder weapon that's in the thousands that you were able to kill with a max ammo in these older Zombies games. Not only is this one of the most overpowered wonder weapons we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies, it's also one of the most creative in the way that it's used. It doesn't kill the zombies. What it does is you shoot it, and any zombies that are caught in its little beam that you shoot out are reduced to a baby, and they have 0 health. They can be insta-killed. So it doesn't directly kill the zombies, but if you shoot a horde and then you shoot down a Mustang and Sally shot or a ray gun shot or the China Lake or something like that, you will instantly destroy the entire entire horde, and it was also great against the special enemies on this map like the Screecher and the Fire Zombie. They could both be instantly killed pretty much with this weapon. On top of this gun being amazing, it also was supposed to have elemental variations that were cut before the release of Shangri-La, and I think if they revived that concept and brought it to Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 7, that would be incredible, and I think that would really get the community hyped and bring a lot of people back. But yeah, the baby gun, great gun, would love to see it back. We have not seen it since Black Ops 3. That's all I gotta say about that one. Now, coming in at number 2 on our list, the number 2 wonder weapon that I would love to see return in Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies is the KT-4, aka the Masamune, when upgraded. Now, functionally, this gun was very similar to the Sliquifier in the way that it kind of shot out some goop, and any zombies that got caught in the goop would kind of be consumed and explode. Now, we only saw this wonder weapon in one map, Zetsubo no Shima, which I think kind of got a bad rap because it had a bad launch, but now it's obviously seen as one of the great maps, and the KT-4 I feel like should have been done better. Not only would it be an insanely cool wonder weapon to see with updated graphics, I think the functionality of this wonder weapon would fit perfectly in a game like Black Ops 6. On top of this though, this wonder weapon had some very unique features about it that made playing Zetsubo and using this wonder weapon so special. And one of those facts is that this is one of the only wonder weapons in the history of Call of Duty Zombies where all 4 players could wield this at the same time with no exploit. The first person would have to build it. With enough box hits, everyone else in the game could obtain this wonder weapon, and you could all go into the boss fight holding this wonder weapon, and whenever you were able to make that happen, those were the best games as Zetsubo. And another thing that I think really makes this wonder weapon elite is the quest, not only to build it, but to upgrade it. This has one of the best, most fun quests in the history of Call of Duty Zombies in terms of obtaining it and upgrading it. And the quest to build it and upgrade it just flowed within the map's mechanics so well. Zetsubo had some of the most unique map mechanics we've ever seen in a zombies game, and the quest for this weapon just fit so well within those mechanics. Yeah, KT-4, would love to see you back. Would love to see you all prettied up with the new graphics and whatnot. But now, going in to the number 1 wonder weapon that we need to see back in Call of Duty Zombies, we have the Apothecon Servant. Now, we have not seen this weapon since DLC 4 of Black Ops 3, which was Revelations. Now, I've seen many people say that this is the greatest wonder weapon of all time, and it's hard to argue that. It would only hold 10 shots, but you could literally shoot out a black hole that would last about 20 seconds or so, and it would just suck up everything that got within like 20 meters of it. The range of this black hole was crazy. It is basically a Casimir in Black Ops 6, but you can shoot it out of a gun. Now, if you paired this with a gobblegum like Alchemical Antithesis, you basically had an unlimited black hole gun that you could just shred through the rounds with. And especially on maps like Shadows and Revelations, you could easily get to round 100 if you were careful. Now, you were actually able to upgrade this wonder weapon at the very launch of Black Ops 3 on Shadows of Evil if you did a little exploit in front of the Pack-a-Punch machine, but it was shortly removed, and I think that was done on purpose strategically, so that whenever they brought back the upgraded version in Revelations, there would be a lot more hype. Because there was a way to upgrade it in Revelations, you had to do a little quest where you shot 5 rocks in the sky, and then you could put the Apothecon Servant into the Pack-a-Punch machine and receive the upgraded version, which gave you more ammo and turned the black holes red. Yeah, I would love to see this wonder weapon return along with an upgrade quest. Not only was this wonder weapon just so incredibly good and overpowered, but it looked cool as hell too. I know a lot of people were not a fan of the tentacle Apothecon alien direction that the zombie story was taking at the time of the Apothecon Servant's existence, but I just personally loved the aesthetic of Shadows of Evil and the Apothecon Servant and all of that. It was very cool, and whenever you looked at this weapon, you just knew it was a wonder weapon. You just knew there was something very, very special about this weapon, and getting it, especially that first time obtaining it, was just so cool. Yeah, we haven't seen this gun since Black Ops 3, and honestly, I think that is a darn shame, because I think a gun like this, a weapon like this, would fit very perfectly into a newer Call of Duty Zombies title. I want to thank all of you guys for watching. Like the video if you want to support the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos just like this one. Peace.